The kind of reports that churn out are very, very insightful, is more pinpointed, and it's real time.
Track business matrices, employee performances, and most importantly, the whereabouts of our financed vehicles moving across 23 states and over 800 cities.
If the average kilometer run by the customer is falling below the line, an alert is automatically generated.
Revfin has set up a state-of-the-art command center, and this is the first of its kind command center set up by any EV financing company. The core philosophy of the command center is to have a laser-sharp focus on the business while maintaining a long-term view as well. And the logo of the command center symbolizes that philosophy. Through this command center, we are able to track all the vehicles that we have financed, understand how much the drivers drive every day, which helps us in forecasting how much they're going to earn in a day. We are also able to understand what time a driver starts his day, where he starts the day from, what routes he drives on regularly, and that really helps us build a virtual geofence around the driver. Through this geofence, we are also able to understand times when customers actually or drivers move out of the geofence. That creates a trigger that's generated to our teams, and if the driver does not return back into the geofence in a certified period of time, then that creates an escalation trigger, and then we are able to hand that over to our ground teams to figure out why the customer is not operating in his regular area of operation. We are able to track all aspects of our business. That includes applications, collections on a real-time basis. We are also able to track all our collection agents in real time, where they are, and we're able to map them with all the vehicles that we have financed. Revfin is growing at a very rapid pace, and it is absolutely critical that we maintain great control over our business.
To collect the money is a very difficult task for any of the organization, especially for EV segment, which the customers are totally financially excluded. But really thankful to the command center, which help us to provide different kind of analysis and factors which help us to collect the money from customers on time, especially for NPA.
Volume, variety, and velocity are the three most important aspects of data, and we have abundance of all three. We are utilizing all three of these to gather all the data, and then we are presenting this data into our command center displays. By leveraging the existing IoT, trip and ping level data, we have created geofencing for all the individual vehicles. But what other people in the industry have done, they have actually created fixed radius geofencing, for example 25 kilometers or a 35 kilometer, which is a preset one. But in our case, geofencing is actually variable depending upon each and every customer's individual past performance. If a customer's behavior in payment hasn't been great in last few months and he's trying to move out of the geofence, we can also immobilize the vehicle.
For Revfin, Command Center has truly proven to be a North Star. A North Star which is helping the organization guide, drive, monitor performance, and more importantly, take the right decision. The kind of reports that churn out from the center are very, very insightful, and that makes our life as a business heads so much easier. Decision making has become easy, decision making has become more impactful, and is more pinpointed, and it's real time.
Command Center has been helping us in understanding the customer feedback, which means that we get a better understanding of the product from the customer's view as how the product has been performing, and therefore it also helps us in scaling the business with that particular manufacturer in the market.
We collect every single data point, whether it is coming from our applications through digital journeys or the on-ground physical movement of our agents and customers. This is captured, analyzed, and given back to the command center as in the form of various alerts. If the average kilometer run by the customer is falling below the line, an alert is automatically generated and sent to the command center team. They then call the customer to understand the reasons. The collection team has more control over whether a customer is going to default or not and take corrective actions much before the customer becomes NPA.
Command Center, aptly named, has quickly become the North Star for all the departments of our organization. The overarching goal of Command Center is to track business matrices, employee performances, and most importantly, the whereabouts of our financed vehicles moving across 23 states and over 800 cities.
With every insight, every alert, and every action, we are powering businesses, transforming lives, and accelerating the shift towards a greener, more sustainable world. To learn more about what we do at Revfin, write to us at care@revfin.in. Revfin, we are EV powering India.